Oh, what day. That's it, man. 900 miles later. Back where it all began. Job done, man. What an event.
Nice one for that, mate.
Sound. We'll see about it next year, innit?
Yeah.
Sick. It's not too dirty for 900 miles though. It's done alright. Although them brakes are looking like they got a bit hot, innit? That is us home. Dragonball, all done. We had a couple of hiccups, man. We've got, look, I don't know if you can pick it up, but there's a lot of smoke. We've got a leak on the oil return that started after we've done a couple of 170-mile-an-hour runs. But do you know what? That and a little vibration from the gearbox, and that is pretty much all the issues that we had the whole time. Oh, and the fuel pump thing's still playing up, but that's minor. So shout out to Bernard and JB for sorting that trip out for us. It was absolutely amazing, and I thoroughly recommend it to anyone. We will be on the next one. It was such a good laugh. We've got a special something coming up in 2 days. So we've got a 2-day turnaround, and then there's something really cool happening that I'm lucky enough to be a part of, and we'll be with some of our other friends, which is quite nice as well. So 2 days, fix that smoky. The rattle, whatever the rattle is, give that a good little find. It's from back there somewhere. And then we're on to the next event, and it's very, very exciting. This one, I think you're gonna love. I know you're gonna love. So shout out Dragonball gang, and yeah, see you on the next one. Looking forward to it. Mwah, big love. There's one last very important job, and that is what we're going to do with the speed ducks. These little speed ducks, 170-mile-an-hour ducks, which is probably a new record. So we need to find these a new home, and I've got some ideas. Very glad that wasn't super blue. So this is a little cool wall in the garage, and over here is all the stuff I've blown up throughout the years, or a little portion of it. So I think it's only fitting that we get the ducks up here, and that can be their new home. It is the day after, and my memory is getting full because I've got a lot to upload. But some tools, and we've got some gasket paper, so we need to get cracking with this little beast to get it ready for a couple of days' time. So let's get it off. Now, whether it's true or not, someone did remind me that the gasket might have had a split in it before I put it on, and I covered it in silicone. I'm not sure whether that was true or not, but it's got a pretty convincing storyline to it, hasn't it? So let's make a new one. Looking at this, actually, I think driving the way I did has actually warped the face of this tube badly enough that you can actually pick it up in that video. Look at that. Damn, boy. She's got hot. So we're going to have to reface that. Okay, we have flattened, filed, scraped and shredded that as flat as we can. Can you see it? It's pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. And then, I'm not sure if you can tell, because it's obviously so perfect, but here's a gasket that I made. Doesn't that look factory fresh? So we'll get that back on, and then hopefully we're all good, and then we just find that vibration. And back the moment of truth. How are we looking? So far, so fucking good. Let's get some break. As we guessed, and we guessed correctly, we've found, if I get my slimline self underneath, right, they're all good, but if we go down to this side, there's one loose prop bolt. All three seem okay.
There's the only thing I can see under here that isn't quite right, so that must be our vibration. It seemed quite proppy at the time, so hopefully that's us. So let's get that done.
Right, we won't lie, the first one failed, but we flattened it on a belt sander, so it is nice and flat now, and we're back in there. I'm gonna spray it again, just so we get rid of any of the old oil, but I think we're gonna be good. Just trying to peacefully work on the race car. Right, this has come to disturb me. Dinner! We have found, hopefully, the issue with the wiring for the fuel pump. We had a couple of the bad boys in there, and basically they hadn't taken, so we've resoldered it all in the hope that these weren't making contact, which means there's high resistance, all that sort of stuff, blah de blah de blah. Checked all the wiring all the way back to the battery. This goes straight to the pump. That was the only thing that I could find, but they were clearly not soldered properly. So that has been giving us all of our issues, I hope. Road test.